started with calling in a favor to a friend to reach out to his agent and just see if he might book a tour for us. So that's how we got our first tour down in the Gulf area from Chicago. I'm coming at it from a different standpoint than the last one, which is to really try to craft some good songs. Because I'm a fan of the CD you want to put in while you're driving and you can sing along to, and it makes you feel good. But I'm also, sometimes that sort of music can translate live to, a show that's not the most exciting show live. So I'm balancing how these songs are gonna translate in a live setting as well. But it's always it's like one day, one step at a time, and never know where you're gonna end up. But I think it'll give people something new to latch onto with us and propel us forward into 2017. We got a lot of fun things in the works. Touring all over the, Colorado to St. Louis to Chicago and the Gulf Coast and New Orleans for about 3.5 years now. So I left the band that I was a sideman in. Long story short, I got to the point where I was just realized it was kind of an epiphany of sorts, or midlife crisis if you want to call it that, but just like this has always been a dream of mine, to be a band leader and to travel the world and play music and share my music with people, and I finally got the nerve up to do that. Wanted to be a band leader really bad, and I had some music that I wanted to get out, and that was about 3.5 years ago. We started touring, and since then we've been touring in the Colorado area and Chicago, all the way down to the Gulf Coast in New Orleans. So yeah, it's been 3.5 years of hitting the pavement, meeting lots of people, and some really awesome shows. We released the CD, and that's when we went on our first tour. Our publicist scored some really awesome press on the CD, which was great, and inspiration and motivation and affirmation to just keep doing what we were doing. That first CD is it's kind of the starting point for us sonically. I think every CD for us is going to be very different. I like to keep things exciting and fresh, and keep progressing, moving forward. Really looking forward to the next one. Really excited about the next album. I wanted it to sound very unique and have a certain sonic touch or character to it. We did 95% of it in my condo in Chicago. We would just get together, every week, once or twice, and lay down some tracks. But once the drums were done, we took everything back to my crib and recorded guitar in the hallway and bathroom and living room. And, the hope is that it's going to give our fans something new to latch onto and kind of help propel us forward. Improve my songwriting skills, because I think just having really well-written songs people can connect with is super important, but at the same time having songs that are good vehicles for an energetic, passionate live show. For 2017 we have some exciting touring things in the works.